Norway versus Scotland. The final, playoff final, for qualifying for Euro 2020. We've seen Iceland go through on penalties against Romania. We've seen Republic of Ireland edge out Northern Ireland 1-0. In extra time as well, 5 minutes before the penalty shootout. We've seen Kosovo go through as well. They are Group D winners, playoff D winners. And finally, Norway face off against Scotland. Norway's system being a 4-4-1-1. Josh King is a sort of second striker, if you will, playing off Erling Haaland. Scotland opting to play with a 5-3-2 to utilise some of the centre midfielders they've got and equally take advantage of Andy Robertson's attacking play. And equally playing Kieran Tierney as a slightly attacking centre-back. He did operate in that role for Celtic a few times. It'll be a good tactical battle, this. Fingers crossed the play will be a little bit faster than we've seen in previous games. And I believe the quality of this final may be the highest of all the finals. Josh King on the ball, edge of the box, won by Cooper. Finds Billy Gilmore. Nice idea from McBurney, but Robertson did get on the end of it. No one in the middle though. The opening 10 minutes have certainly been faster and a more exciting affair than we have seen. Ryan Fraser on the ball, playing as the right wing back today. Griffiths on it. He got on the end of the cross, you know. Couldn't direct his header on target. Good ball out to the left hand side for Alasimi, back to Ajer. Alasami again, great switch to Svensson. Josh King dropping a bit deep, as is Haaland. Fired into McBurney. Very little he could do to control that. Incredibly difficult skill. Here we go. Here's Josh King, found by Erling Haaland, and he puts Norway 1-0 up. A defence splitting pass from the Norwegian. And that sees Norway go 1-0 up. And a very good finish from Josh King as well. Credit to Scott Bain, but there's very little anyone could do to stop that. Bit of a questionable pass out to Ryan Fraser. Norway get the throw, taken by El Yunusi. Haaland on the ball again. Finds Sander Berge, he takes a shot and is parried wide by Bain. Norway looking the better side so far. Deep corner. Bain gets onto it. That'll be a throw for Norway. Far side the left. Interesting cross from Haaland. Somewhat fired in. Norway come away with the ball again though. Svensson inside to Berge. Can this be 2? Yes, it can. Erling Haaland puts Norway 2-0 up, and already they are in the driving seat to make it to Euro 2020. A very good start from the Scandinavian outfit. Haaland, after setting up the first goal, scores the second, put through by Mizio. And Scotland have work to do. Here comes Andy Robertson down the left. Linking play with John Fleck. Good pass from Billy Gilmore. What can McBurney do? Ball got stuck between his feet. A throw for Scotland though. Ryan Fraser will take. Good attempted trickery, but Alasami cut out well. Billy Gilmore calling for a free kick even though his team are actually still in possession. Very interesting. Who can McTominay find? He can find Fleck to find Griffiths, and he grazes the side netting. Great opportunity for Griffiths. Celtic man. A foot further to the right, Scotland would have been back in this game. Well and truly. Here are the possession stats. 54% for Scotland. Norway having less possession, and yet they're 2-0 up, I guess. Well, they must have been more productive with what they've had. Can they be productive again? Cut out by Robertson, falls for Sander Berge on the edge. Unfortunate pass. Good ball from McBurney. Here's a chance for Fleck. Can't put Scotland level. Not level, but back in the game. Good save from Jarstein. Ødegaard down the right hand side now. Norway countering. He's got someone to aim for in the middle. Tried to get on his favoured left foot, but then laid it back to Svensson. Sander Berge. Berge again. Good cross. Out by Suter. Up to McBurney. Who can he link with? Throw for Scotland. Inside their own half. Scotland have had a couple of chances, but not really done much with them, unfortunately. Here come Norway again. Haaland got on the end of the long ball. A minute left of injury. Offside, I'm afraid. And that may well mark the end of the first half. It does indeed. Norway have a 2-0 lead. Scotland have a lot of work to do in the second half. Norway have only had 3 shots and 2 of them have gone in. Not so much the goalkeeper could have done. I mean, perhaps if you had, you know, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, then perhaps would have gone better. That's a great switch of play towards Robertson. Can he get a cross in? Not really. McTominay finds Griffiths. Back to the Manchester United midfielder. Jarstein gets a hand on, but only as far as McBurney, who heads it into the goalkeeper's hands. Scotland come again though, bright start to the second half. And they could have had an opportunity there as well. Norway are looking a strong side and, well, looking at the group that they go into for the finals, assuming that their lead holds, and it may be extended here. It is indeed. Josh King again set up by Erling Haaland, and that's 3-0 for Norway. Can Scotland come back from this? I don't know. Well, 3-0 for Norway now, and if indeed they do win, great dribble there from Haaland. Beats his man and stuck in by Josh King, gets his second of the game. Haaland involved in all 3 goals as well. So it does appear as though, if their lead holds, Norway will go into Group D alongside England, Croatia and the Czech Republic. Great touch from Fraser. What can you do? Inside to Gilmore. Now it's Omine. Good pass out to Robbo. Good pressure from Svensson, and he comes away with the ball as well. Norway come again. Josh King, 25 yards out. Cross put in by El Yunusi, but Bain does save. 25 minutes remain. And Norway just need to hang on, really. Not the best effort from Sander Berge. But, well, I suppose it's better to do that when you're winning than when you're losing. Scotland having possession, but mainly in their own half, really. Certainly not massively troubling the opposition for a while. Here comes Harper, though, and forces a good save from Yasin down to his right. Not a bad effort from the youngster. Applies his trade in Spain. And then we've got Tom Kearney coming on, perhaps a bit of creativity from the Fulham man. Fraser takes the corner. Won by Kamara, and King wins the second. Blocked by Cooper though, and yet King still comes away with the ball. Josh King thriving in this false 9 position. And that's a great ball for Alasami. Puts a cross in. Caught by Bain. 17 minutes remain now for Scotland. And it's not just a case of finding a goal, it's a case of finding 3, and that will still only take it to extra time. It is, as each minute passes, looking as though it's more and more likely that Norway will be progressing to Euro 2020. Robertson on the right hand side. Puts a cross in. Cleared. Back to Robertson, to Fraser. And perhaps a lack of communication or bad decision making, and so we can get a throw in. King, who's been very good today. Scoring twice. Gets brought off for Sørloth. Got a number of goals on loan in Turkey this year. Didn't really do much for Crystal Palace, but perhaps now he's found his feet again. Albeit away from England, he can transfer that to England. Scotland have passed the ball around fairly well today, but they've just not had the same spark in the final third as Norway. Perhaps it's down to the system, perhaps it's down to personnel. You know, players like Erling Haaland, Josh King and Martin Ødegaard, with their talent and creativity, it's very, very difficult. Four minutes now, and it seems fairly certain that Norway will indeed progress. Can Norway add a fourth? Lovely bit of skill from Sørloth. Picks up the ball again. Saved by Bain. Only 10 seconds remain in the half. This will most likely be the last opportunity for anyone to get on the ball. Headed clear, and referee calls full time. Norway through to Euro 2020. They will be joining England, Croatia and the Czech Republic in Group D. And they're looking good value as well. They will believe that they can progress through, especially with some third place teams also going through. See you in Euro 2020, Norway.